Hi everyone, welcome to Africa Business Plans. Africa loves tomatoes. They are a staple in our daily lives, found in almost every kitchen across the continent. From bustling urban markets to quiet rural farms, tomatoes are everywhere. They are in our stews, our sauces, our jollof rice. They add flavor, color, and nutrition to our meals. Whether it's a simple tomato salad or a complex dish like jollof rice, tomatoes are indispensable. They are a taste of home. For many, the smell of tomatoes cooking is a reminder of family gatherings and festive occasions. It's a connection to our heritage and culture. But here is a shocking truth. Africa spends over $1 billion every year importing tomatoes. Despite our love for this fruit, we rely heavily on imports to meet our demand. Think about that. A continent so rich in land and sunshine, importing a fruit we can grow ourselves, our fertile lands and favorable climate make it possible to cultivate tomatoes locally, yet we face challenges that hinder this potential. This is the story of how Burkina Faso, a small country in West Africa, decided to change that story. With determination and innovation, they embarked on a journey to become self-sufficient in tomato production. This is the story of a tomato revolution, a movement that not only aims to reduce dependency on imports, but also to empower local farmers, boost the economy, and ensure food security for future generations. Burkina Faso is a landlocked country in the Sahel region of Africa. It is a place of stunning natural beauty, with vast landscapes that stretch as far as the eye can see. But beneath this beauty lies a harsh reality for the people who live here. The Sahel is a semi-arid strip of land that stretches across the continent, below the Sahara Desert. This region is known for its extreme weather conditions, with long dry seasons followed by short intense rainy periods. The climate here is unforgiving, and it poses significant challenges for agriculture. It is a challenging place to be a farmer. The rains are unpredictable, often arriving late or not at all. When they do come, they can be torrential, washing away precious topsoil and seeds. Farmers are left at the mercy of the elements, with little control over their livelihoods. The soil is often poor, lacking the nutrients needed to grow healthy crops. For generations, farmers in Burkina Faso have struggled to grow enough food to feed their families. They work tirelessly, but the yields are often meager. The land is unforgiving, and the struggle is constant. Tomatoes, especially, were a difficult crop. The hot, dry weather made the plants wither and die. Despite their best efforts, farmers found it nearly impossible to cultivate tomatoes successfully. The plants would start strong, but as the heat intensified, they would quickly succumb to the harsh conditions. Many farmers simply gave up. The sight of withered plants and empty fields became all too common. The dream of a bountiful harvest seemed out of reach, and the hope for a better future began to fade. But amidst these challenges, there are stories of resilience and innovation, as farmers seek new ways to overcome the odds and thrive in this unforgiving land. But change was coming. With support from organizations like the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, farmers in Burkina Faso began to learn new techniques. They learned about drip irrigation, a system that delivers water directly to the roots of plants, saving precious water. They learned about drought-resistant seeds, specially bred to survive in harsh conditions. They learned about organic farming practices that nourish the soil and protect the environment. Aissata, a young mother of 3, was one of the first farmers to embrace these new methods. She lives in a small village in Burkina Faso, where farming is the primary source of livelihood for most families. For years, Aissata struggled to make ends meet, relying on traditional farming techniques that yielded minimal produce. She had always struggled to grow enough food on her small plot of land. The soil was often dry and infertile, making it difficult to grow crops. Despite her hard work, the harvests were meager, and the family often faced food shortages. Her children were often hungry. The lack of nutritious food affected their health and ability to concentrate in school. Aissata worried constantly about their future. knowing that without proper nutrition, their chances of breaking the cycle of poverty were slim. But with the new techniques, everything changed. Aisata's tomato plants flourished. She learned about crop rotation, proper irrigation, and organic fertilizers, which revitalized her soil and boosted her yields. The once barren field transformed into a lush green garden. Her harvests were bigger than she ever thought possible. The tomato plants were healthy and abundant, producing a bountiful harvest that exceeded her expectations. For the first time, Aisata felt a sense of hope and accomplishment. She had enough tomatoes to feed her family and sell the surplus at the market. The extra income allowed her to buy other necessities and invest in her farm. She became a regular at the local market, where her fresh, high-quality tomatoes were in high demand. With the extra income, she could send her children to school. Education, which once seemed like a distant dream, became a reality. Her children now had the opportunity to learn and grow, opening doors to a brighter future. Aisata's story is not unique. Many farmers in her village and across the region have experienced similar transformations. The new farming techniques have empowered them to improve their livelihoods and provide better futures for their families. It is a story repeated across Burkina Faso. The tomato farming revolution has brought hope and prosperity to countless communities, turning once struggling farmers into thriving entrepreneurs. The impact of these changes is profound, creating a ripple effect that benefits entire villages and regions. As more and more farmers adopted the new techniques, a remarkable transformation began to take place. Villages that were once dependent on food aid were now producing a surplus of tomatoes. Markets overflowed with plump, juicy tomatoes. The price of tomatoes dropped, making them affordable for everyone. But the impact went beyond just food security. With increased incomes, families could afford to send their children to school. New schools and clinics were built. The health and well-being of entire communities improved. The tomato had become a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of innovation and resilience. The tomato revolution in Burkina Faso is not just about feeding people, it's about building a sustainable economy. Local entrepreneurs have set up tomato processing plants, transforming fresh tomatoes into sauces, pastes, and juices. These products are sold across Burkina Faso and even exported to neighboring countries. The tomato is creating jobs, boosting incomes, and putting Burkina Faso on the map as a leader in agricultural innovation. The success of Burkina Faso's tomato revolution is a testament to the power of collaboration. Farmers, scientists, government agencies, and international organizations have all worked together to share knowledge, provide training, and create an enabling environment for success. This spirit of partnership has been crucial to overcoming the challenges and achieving such remarkable results. Burkina Faso's story is an inspiration to the rest of Africa and the world. It shows that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to transform challenges into opportunities. It shows that with the right support, smallholder farmers can be powerful agents of change. The world needs to pay attention to what is happening in Burkina Faso. This is not just an African story, it is a global story. Investing in agriculture in Africa is not just about charity, it is about unlocking the potential of a continent. It is about creating a more prosperous and food-secure future for all. The tomato revolution in Burkina Faso is just the beginning. It is a sign of the incredible things that can happen when we invest in smallholder farmers, promote innovation, and work together to build a more sustainable and equitable world. The future is bright, and it is ripe with possibility, just like a juicy red tomato. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay safe out there. Thank you.